Most agency owners are stuck running the same copy and paste ads that burn cash and never actually generate a real return on ad spend. And I know because I did it too, but it isn't their fault. They just don't have a proven framework that works. But what if one single piece of ad creative could completely change the financial makeup of your agency? About a year ago, we ran an ad inside of one of my agencies and it was not perfect. Honestly, it was pretty rough around the edges, but that one ad ended up signing us 43 new high ticket clients in a single month. That ad made us a ridiculous amount of money, sure, but more importantly, it gave us a blueprint. It became the catalyst for a repeatable 6-step framework that we still use today in every single one of our agencies and our businesses. And in this video, I am going to show you that exact ad. I'll break it all down piece by piece. I will show you what we did right, what we got wrong, and I will walk you through the 6-step framework that came from those real world results so that you can steal them and you can use them inside of your own agency. All right, let's start by taking a look at the ad that changed everything for us. As I said, it was not perfect, but it worked. So here it is. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is one of the first ads that we ran for our agency that really took off. This ended up generating 43 high ticket deals in 30 days for us. And it was the first time that we started to identify that there was a system, that there was a framework that we had to follow. Now, we did a lot of things wrong in this ad, but we also did some things right, and it gave us a jumping off point to build something. So let's take a look at this. Let's see if we can find what we did right and what we did wrong. We'll pick it apart.
Why are my ads bringing in the wrong kinds of people? Ever ask yourself this question? You're putting in the budget to generate the leads, but the leads just aren't converting. Something's not working. It's not just bad luck. There's a reason your ads are falling flat. At GoPancham, we deep dive.
Okay, so we immediately went deep into pain. Now the opening hook, the energy in the video, all of those things can help performance, which I believe that it did here, but we missed one of the obvious. There was no audience call out. Now you can't see it here, but the ad copy did a very good job of calling out the audience in the body of the ad copy or the hook of the ad copy. So that's another reason why it probably did work, because even though we missed that core kind of point and pillar, we still did it in the ad copy. There's other details we can go into, especially now with Advantage Plus. This was over a year ago, why that really is very important to make sure you call out the audience, but we missed it here. We could have done that better, yet we still got performance on the ad. So let's take a look, right? We obviously went really deep into pain right away, which connects with the audience. Probably part of the reason it worked, because those that were listening could identify with what he was saying.
Into your local market. We study your audience and your competitors to create ads that don't just get clicks, but attract people who are ready for a long-term commitment. And when somebody shows interest, we're on it within 5 minutes. A real person connects with them, keeping their excitement high, and we filter through the tire kickers so you only deal with leads who are serious about joining. You've got a gym to run. Let us handle the rest, from targeting to follow-up. And with our guarantee of 50 new...
Okay, so unique mechanism. We went deep into how we get the result, why we're different, what makes this unique. And it sounds here like we're going to go into big offer, promise, risk reversal.
Numbers, why wait? Click the Learn More button to have a chat with us.
All right, very quick, right? Promise, CTA. So pain, authority, credibility, promise, call to action. So what are we missing? So we didn't call out the audience in the video. We did it in the copy. And we also missed another pillar, which was establishing authority and credibility, yet this ad still worked really well. So it goes to show that even if you touch on the majority of these pillars, you still can get an ad to perform, especially if you take into account the variables like energy, the tonality in the video, all of those things. However, this was one of the first indications that we were onto something. And then we built our pillars and our framework around this video and then kind of continued to improve them from that point. Those results and our own analysis forced us to refine our process. We took what worked, we fixed what did not work, and we developed a new, more robust 6-step framework. And this framework is born from real experience, not theory. All right, so what does an ad that hits on all 6 of these key points look like? Here's a great example that I found. I'm gonna walk you through it and I'm gonna show you how they touch on each one of these points. All right, so we have Cole Gordon from closers.io here. And this is not even him. This is actually one of his team members or maybe even a UGC. But the point here, and the reason I selected this one is, number one, production quality is low. She's just holding a microphone. Who knows what her background is? She's literally reading from a Word document, but she touches on all 6 pillars or core points, and she does it in literally a minute. So this is how quick you can do it. So that's why I selected this ad. So let's go through and watch how she does this, right? And by the way, 95% of ads from closers.io, they touch on all 6 of these pillars. Whether it's intentional or not, I don't know, but they rarely miss them. And it's because they follow a process over and over and they have multiple people, different faces recording them. So let's go through this, right?
Coaches and agencies.
All right. We don't have to go any further there. She did right away, called out the audience. Now, I've seen them be way more specific. Typically, they'll add something in like coaches and agencies or online businesses that sell a $2,500 product or more. But here, she just literally called out coaches and agencies. Cool. We know who they are. That's the audience, right?
There's one single hire who brings in nearly 30% of the revenue for our $30 million per year business. In fact,
okay, so there she was actually dropping credibility and authority. Now, she goes deeper into this, but already they're saying this single hire, right? So she's about to tell you how they do what they do, but also brings in 30% of the revenue for their $30 million a year business.
In fact, this one hire increases sales, increases lead quality, and increases close percentage. So what is this one hire? A quality appointment setter. And that's where our company closers.io comes in. You see, over the last 4 years, our company has helped brands like Tony Robbins, Frank Kern, Dean Graziosi, Agora Financial, Jay Abraham, Rich Sheffrin, Pete Vargas, Todd Brown, Jeff Lerner, Tanner Chidester, Clients and Community, Alaric Heck, Joel Kaplan, Astroflipping and Sub2, Self-Publishing School, and 4,000 plus other high-ticket businesses to place proven appointment setters into their business.
All right, so it's pretty obvious what she did there, right? Overwhelming authority and credibility. Every single one of those names, or most of those names, not every single one of them, but most of those names, people know Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, right? So building authority and credibility. So who we're calling out, why we should listen to her. So again, the order is a little bit different, but she hit on those two. So let's keep listening.
So if speaking to higher quality leads so you can close more deals and ultimately get more sales interest you, then here's my offer.
Now that is a weak way to agitate pain, but she still agitated pain, right? Let's go back here, right? If speaking to higher quality leads so you can close more deals. Simple as that. Still touched on it. Now we or they can do a better job of this, but the point is each of the pillars and points are touched on. So let's keep going.
More sales interest you, then here's my offer. Give our company closers.io as little as 7 days and we'll place you with a proven appointment setter. And if they don't book 40 plus sales calls in the first month, you don't pay.
All right, pretty clear. Literally says, here's my offer to you, right? Like she's saying the actual pillars and the framework that we shared, right? Here's my offer to you. So that's pretty clear.
Want to see how this works? Click this ad and schedule a demo on the next page.
All right. And there was the call to action. So the unique mechanism was kind of just up here, right? Very simply, here's how we do it. We hire an appointment setter that increases sales, increases lead quality. So even in an ad as simple as this from a company that self-reportedly does $30 million a year, that probably spends a good amount of money in ads, here is how they touch on each of those pillars very basically. You can go much deeper into these or you can just glance over them. The point is, in a minute and 8 seconds with delegating this to somebody else on the team, as long as you're hitting these, you can have an ad that you're actually putting money into that can convert. Hey, quick note. If you are an agency owner and you want to stop guessing when it comes to ads and you want to start implementing a predictable client acquisition system, we work with agency owners to implement the exact 7-step framework that I use to scale and sell my own agency. We help you with everything from your ads to the sales process, fulfillment, and even how to exit and sell your agency. All you have to do is click the first link in the description if you want to learn more. All right, so here's another one from one of my agencies. And here we touch on all 6 pillars, right? One of them we kind of skim over. We don't go too deep into. So let's take a look and dissect this one together.
Group fitness, gym, and studio owners. You're spending thousands on Facebook ads every month.
All right, so gym, fitness, studio owners that are spending thousands on Facebook ads every month. And it sounds like we're going to transition right into pain. So let's listen.
But you're getting frustrated with the results. Low quality leads, inconsistent performance, and classes that should be packed but aren't. Our member acquisition system makes us different. We take over your ads, creative, follow-up, and booking so there's minimal work on your end. We handle all of the heavy lifting while you just provide us with the information that we need. Here's what this looks like. Your complete system is live within 7 to 10 days. And during the setup, you'll see every piece of copy we write, every creative we design, and approve all of your ads and overall strategy before we go live. Real members start booking intro sessions within days of launch because our team follows up with every lead for you. Plus, your dedicated client success manager proactively monitors performance and reaches out with improvements before problems ever become issues. You'll never be left wondering or worried about results. Our team has built systems for gyms across the country. We're so confident in our process that we...
All right, so we went really deep into unique mechanism and then we briefly touched on authority and credibility. Very brief, didn't go too deep into it, that we built these systems, our unique mechanism for gyms across the country. And now it sounds like we're going to transition right into the promise results-based guarantee. So let's listen.
We guarantee 50 new members, and if we don't deliver, we cover your marketing costs. There's no long-term contracts, just month to month, so you're never trapped if it's not working. Most agencies will lock you in 3 to 6 month deals, but we'd rather prove our results every month than rely on a contract to keep you. Look, talk is cheap. We prove our worth first. Click this ad to schedule a call. You'll provide some quick details about your gym when booking, so we can have a productive conversation about whether or not we're a good fit. We'll show you exactly how we guarantee results and what our system looks like. Then you decide if you want us to execute. And if we can't deliver those 50 new members, we'll cover your costs because our success depends on your success. We guarantee results, work month to month, and have a proven system. What is there to think about?
All right. So we had a call to action. He was very clear. He recited the guarantee again and then dove deeper into why we can make that bold promise. So all the points were touched on here. Some of them were brief. He mixed them up a little bit. He hit some of them twice. But again, the point is, if you touch on each of these, regardless of the order, regardless if you go back to them, the ad will get results. All right. So here is your action plan. You now have the exact formula that we use. So this week, build your own version of this ad using the framework. Don't overthink it. Don't worry about perfecting production or every single word that you say sounding perfect. Just make sure that you hit these 6 core pillars. If you do that, the ad will perform. Test it with a budget of at least $100 per day and pay attention to your KPIs, your cost per appointment, cost per call, cost per lead. And if they are within range, congrats, you have a winner. Now you can start building variations and you can scale from there. And if you want help building your entire client acquisition system, from your ads to your sales process to even preparing your agency for an exit and a sale like I did, just click the first link in the description below. Or if you would rather keep learning, that's cool. Click the video on screen right now, and I'll see you over there.